Let's pretend that this course was a course that I taught in a previous semester, and now I want to bring this course over to my new semester. I'm going to go to the dashboard and find my course. Now, if I do not see my course on the dashboard since I haven't taught the course, then you may need to go to here to courses on the left side where it says courses. At the top where it says all courses, click there. Scroll until you can find your course, and it may be under future enrollments. Then you're going to make sure that you have starred the course, because once you star it, it will show up. I'm going to go to my dashboard and I'm going to find this course. I'm going to go to the right where it says import existing content. I need to be on the home page for this to show up. If you are working from a smaller screen, then you may need to scroll down to the bottom to find this option, import existing content. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select content type. I'm going to choose copy a Canvas course. And then where it says search for a course, I'm going to type in the course that I want to bring over. It may give you a drop down of certain courses that you've already taught, so then that would be easier for you to do. And it says all content. I am going to choose, in this case, all content, because sometimes when I choose select specific content, it will bring over the things that I choose. However, if there's links that are attached to different other things in my course, then those links will now be broken. So depending on how much you're bringing over, I usually choose all content, and then I will delete and change the things that I want later. This is not the way that to bring one thing over. So if you want to bring one quiz over, there's a different way to do that. That is quicker, and you don't go through these steps for. Okay, so I can choose to adjust events and due dates if I want to change the due date. So if I know that semester is August 18th to December 18th from the previous course, and then I want to change the due dates to the new course, then I would do that. Or I can have it remove all of the due dates, and then I will set the due dates later again myself. Even with the shift dates, you will notice that there are going to be some errors because one semester can have a different semester weeks than the other semester, depending on when, finals or when the fall break versus the spring break, they're not exactly in the same time, right? The fall break is not in the middle of the semester, it's actually at the end, and then the spring break is actually more in the middle of the semester. So when you're copying from fall to spring or spring to fall, then that's going to be more of a difference. Now I'm going to do add to import queue. It's going to go ahead and queue. It's going to say running. You don't have to wait for this, especially if you have a really large course. You could go work on something else while this is running in the background. Okay, so now it is ready. And I can go down to home. And I will notice that everything's been imported. It looks good.
If you don't have a Cengage textbook in your course, you can end this video now.
If I had already in my previous course set up a Cengage course, it will now make a new Cengage course for me, but I have to activate it. So I'll go to the Cengage tab here. And by the way, if you don't see the Cengage tab here, then you will need to go to your settings, go to navigation at the top, and then find Cengage. If Cengage is down here, then you're going to either drag it up or you're going to put enable. So let me just drag it back where it was and then save. Okay, so that is if Cengage is not enabled. Now, when I'm in Cengage, because this is a brand new course that I've imported from a previous course, I will need to go on and click select platform if this is a MindTap or WebAssign book, and I'm going to look for the book. I'm going to choose the MindTap. I'm going to go to continue, and it's going to have these options. Create a new course from scratch, select copy an existing course, or copy another instructor's course with a course key, link to a course that I've already created. Now, if you've already created your course in MindTap before you even had this course, then you can link to that course. If you have created, a course with different sections in MindTap, then you can also link to that course. So here I have something that's already created, so I can link to it here. But if I wanted to create a new course from scratch, I can also do that. Notice that if you create a new course, it won't have any of the due dates. What I'm going to do is go to continue, and I'm going to go to finish. So what it just did was link this already created Cengage course, which could have been the course that I created in my Sandbox first, or it could have been a course that I created on MindTap first, and I'm linking that course with my real course. It's going to say select content. You're going to click the select content. You've already have the content selected because you've copied over a course that you already had from your previous Canvas course. But what you'll need to do is you'll need to click on one of those links for the first time. So you can connect on the link from your course. It will give you the tour. It will also ask you if this course has never been set up. It will ask you if you're using Canvas. You say yes. It will ask you if you want to keep the due dates. And if you already have due dates, then you say yes, I want to keep the due dates. And then you will do a guided setup. So I don't have this available since this course already exists. If you want to see what a guided setup video looks like, just reach out to ctool at lincoln.edu and we can do it together and create the video. That is how you import your course and then make sure that you enable the Cengage in your course.